Hey, everybody. So, I just wanted to briefly revisit a theory I have about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Now, initially, I theorized the original voice actor for Mario, Charles Martinet, who has a role in the film as confirmed by IMDb, would be providing the voice for an in-universe cartoon likeness used for Mario and Luigi's promotional ads and commercials for their plumbing business. Essentially, the idea was that this marketable Mario would somehow be seen by members of the Mushroom Kingdom. Maybe their satellites can pick up interdimensional signals, who knows? The point is that these exaggerated superheroics on display in his plumbing commercials would be mistaken for actual heroics by these poor naive alien mushrooms. Ultimately, he must rise to the occasion, inheriting this exaggerated super identity he adopts in his plumbing ads. Throughout the movie, he would gain his heroic confidence and gradually form the iconic vocal aesthetic more closely imitating what we're accustomed to hearing in the games and possibly sharing the role with Martinet in key moments. Well, a new TV spot aired with the Super Bowl, and while it essentially debunks my overall theory, it also sorta kinda confirms something along similarly nostalgic lines, and simultaneously has me reevaluating and expanding on my theory with a potentially tragic corner of the deeper Mario lore. The TV spot in question is, oddly enough, an in-universe TV commercial for Mario and Luigi's plumbing service, and while Charles Martinet does not factor into it, the presentation offers a real treat for anyone whose youth included the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. There's even a recorded message if you call their phone number, and multiple pages of an unfinished, authentic-feeling website, complete with biased service reviews. Back to the point, though, with my first theory disproven, who will Martinet be providing vocals for in the movie? Well, this movie, by its very nature, as a Mario origin story of sorts, has the rare opportunity to touch on a topic that admittedly already has its fair share of theories floating around. Mario and Luigi have parents, right? We see their feet, both original and retconned, and they seem to reside in a big ol' mushroom, which doesn't scream Brooklyn. But this big city plumber as a fish out of water story is indeed the tale originally told by the Mario Bros. Initial video game outings. There's never been a consistent explanation for the Baby Bros' ties to the Mushroom Kingdom beyond this brief revelation, but they clearly weren't raised there. So when did they leave? Did the parents pull a Pee-wee Cobblepot and dump the duo of plumber bummers down their first-dimensional drain pipe? To be raised by penguins? While I doubt they'll go as tragic as a Tim Burton Batman movie, if Mario and Luigi have an orphaned element to their missing chunk of backstory, it could be an effective way to tug some heartstrings, without removing the option for a happy reunion scenario. Perhaps this is where we'll hear the classic Martinet Mario, as the in-universe father of our heroic plumber brothers. And they can do that uncanny valley-inducing thing they do where the CGI character resembles the voice actor, but it wouldn't be a total cringe fest. We can't know what they'll do for sure, but maybe Kamek's involvement is a clue that they'll use elements of the Yoshi's Island backstory. But they still need some kind of explanation for what the heroic pipe divers were up to between 3 months and 30-something. At the end of the day, I just hope it's a great time at the movies, so we don't all roll our eyes when they inevitably announce the Super Mario World, Galaxy, and or sequels beyond through the Nintendoverse. Also, I'm kinda hoping they end it with a scene similar to this. Kind of a throwback, but also a hint at the future. There hasn't been a whole lot of Yoshi coverage in the promos, so maybe they'll tease him as a returning character for the sequel. Anyway, there's not much of a wait left, and I'm pretty stoked the movie's coming out a couple days early. Till next time.